complex but regular variations in Earth's climate and lead to the growth or decline of glaciers. Now, when Milankovitch first proposed this theory in the 1920s, many of his colleagues were skeptical. Milankovitch didn't have any proof. Actually, there wouldn't be any evidence to support his hypothesis until the 1970s, when oceanographers were able to drill deep into the seafloor and collect samples which were then analyzed by geologists. And from these samples, they were able to put together a history of ocean temperatures going back hundreds of thousands of years. And this showed that Earth's climate had changed pretty much the way Milankovich's hypothesis suggested it would. So this evidence was pretty strong support for the Milankovitch hypothesis. And by the 1980s, most people accepted this theory. However, in the late 1980s, some scientists were exploring Devil's Hole, which is basically an extensive water-filled cave far from the ocean in Nevada in the western United States. Over millions of years, groundwater left deposits of a mineral called calcite on the rock within Devil's Hole. And by studying these calcite deposits, we can determine the climate conditions, the temperatures over the last 500,000 years. Well, the Devil's Hole findings contradicted the ones obtained during the 1970s. So basically, the question was, were the ages of one or both of the samples wrong? Or were scientists misunderstanding the significance of the evidence? Well, in the 1990s, a new study was done on the two samples, and the ocean floor samples were found to be correct, as were the samples from Devil's Hole. And now it's generally believed that the samples from Devil's Hole correspond to variations in local climate in the western United States, rather than global climate changes.
What is the lecture mainly about? Why does the professor compare Earth's movements to a watch? Why does the professor mention Northern Hemisphere glaciers? What is the significance of the evidence found on the ocean floor? What did calcite deposits from Devil's Hole reveal? Why does the professor say this?
It would take me a million years to explain even just the basics of this movement, as precession is quite complex.